If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word warrants along with your issue and citation to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. Hey fans, you don't want to miss our next giveaway game. Your honeybees are handing out free honeybees posters to every fan in the arena. So be there. And Hornets fans, if you are interested in attending future home games, we've got you covered. Simply stop by the nearest ticket booth or visit our website to grab yours now. The National Basketball Association and the Charlotte Hornets are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court, or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to at the center position, 7 feet 1 inches, number 11.
Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
All right, let's go to the sideline for more on MP's record-breaking performance.
Well, he had a flat-out insane game, setting a new NBA record for threes in the game, passing the 14 that Klay Thompson hit back in 2018. The new record holder told me, quote, "I was just in the zone. Everything was going in. It was the best feeling in the world. And it was so much fun to watch, guys."
No doubt, sure was. Thanks for that. And we talked about it for a few games now, but MP has been on a mission as of late to ensure he's taken home that Rookie of the Year trophy.
Yeah, it's very early in MP's career, but so far, so good. I know it's a major goal for him to win Rookie of the Year. If he continues to play at this level, MP has a good chance to take home that award.
And congratulations go out to MP. He received his first All-Star selection.
And as a starter, too, B.A. That's when you know you've made it. I mean, you're not just on the roster.
Oh, big slam!
Oh, my gosh. The athleticism.
Oh, man. MP, that was nasty.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Miller outside. Just 4 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Well, Grant, a wrist injury hampered Brandon Miller in year 2. Good to have him back in action, though.
Yeah, the number 2 pick in 2023. I mean, the future still bright for Miller. And he'll have every opportunity to fulfill his immense potential.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Pass to Miller. Back to ball. Shot from the low post is good. Ball's got 5 now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And you got to give it up for MP, securing his first All-Star selection. What a moment for this young man's career.
Yeah, what a moment indeed. One he'll never forget. Now, I know MP fans think this is just the first of many to come, but I hope MP savors this moment. He's earned it.
The Pistons lead by 6. Cunningham passes to Durant, and here's MP from deep. And Detroit another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Some changes for Charlotte. Salon comes in for Bridges, and it's Kobe White in for Miller. So it's the Hornets now. Pass to Knipple. Ball taking his time here. Launches it. Charlotte, no good that time either. The Pistons have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Here's MP. And too long on the shot.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense on him.
White, good.
Laser focus from White. The moment that pass was headed to him, he was ready.
Pass to Jenkins. And here's MP from outside. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Here's White. 35 points his last game. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Knicks played some superb basketball. He finished with 47 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual, and just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying himself.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
And the Pistons, another 3.
Oh, serious range from MP. I wasn't sure he had that in his bag.
Here's Knipple, covered by MP. Back to Ball. Looking to end the run. Shot clock at 6. Again, the miss by the Hornets. MP outside, beyond the arc. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. MP's got 23.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons, leading by 17 at the end of the period. Boy, they've been playing at a fast. Great to We'll go for a different look here. MP's checked in for Harris. Thompson comes in for Holland. Jenkins is checked in for Robinson. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Sasser. And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. MP is out there with Asar Thompson. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Cunningham. And it's Jenkins in at the 2-guard spot.
I just love the ball move.
And Stan, the Pistons' J.B. Bickerstaff, the runner-up last season for Coach of the Year.
Well, yeah, instead it went to Kenny Atkinson, who replaced him in Cleveland. But B.A. talking about landing on your feet, Bickerstaff showing again he can turn things around.
From deep, MP. Oh, that was pure. He's got another one. Now 10 for 12.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Out to Bridges, the 3-ball. And it's MP with a rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Jenkins misses. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They host the Hawks after this one. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Back to Bridges from the arc. The rebound by Detroit. They're really clicking as a unit. Tonight, looking for their 11th straight win.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Bridges outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. That's good from Bridges. And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
Knipples checked in for Gay. And a switch here also for Detroit. Duran, he's checked in for Stewart.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Outside White. And here's Knipple from the arc. Rebound Detroit. Duran's got 7 rebounds. Oh!
Wow, he almost brought the house down. Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
Here's Knipple, covered by MP, and he gets that one.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
The three. The three is up. And another one.
Well, he's gone up to 40 as he continues to just dominate opponents all season long.
And we knew he had a shot at it tonight. He is now tied for third for the most 40-point games in a season.
Alongside Michael Jordan, they've both reached that mark 37 times in a single season. Extraordinary.
And here's Knipple from the arc. Knocks down the triple. Knipple's got his second bucket of the night.
And both teams running long-range plays that are
good. Another from three.
Another three for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. MP getting it done for Detroit. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. We'll be right back after this word.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Detroit Pistons.
The ball has energy tonight, Shaq. I mean, they're looking for each other out there. They're finding scorers in their right spots.
Doot-doot. Doot-doot. Guys hear that? Doot-doot.
What's that?
That's the heart of their game, beating strong out there. Doot-doot. Doot-doot.
And let's turn our attention now to the Rookie of the Year race.
We all have big expectations for MP, and he's crushing it. Lets his game do the talking. You like to see that from a young player.
I don't think there's any doubt that he's going to go far in this league.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That's for certain. Shams, thank you for the report. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
And the defense is going to remember this. They might try to make MP pay for it.
Now here's Ball. He's got 5. Pass to Knipple. Puts up a 3. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
They've shown that
Connects again from distance.
the parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been.
And Knipple plays with a lot of toughness. I mean, he isn't afraid to get hit while he's trying to score.
A knockdown shooter if I ever saw one. Con Knipple is a constant threat on the perimeter, Grant.
Yeah, Knipple is a high-level floor spacer. He has a great feel for the game and makes solid reads. Plus, his strong frame allows him to match up with bigger wings.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good.
And primarily in college, Kon Knueppel was used as a floor spacer, a guy who is lethal from range. But he showed signs of being able to make plays and crash the glass as well.
Good on both. And Grant, the Hornets, as of last season, with a new front office, trying to evaluate their young talent.
Yeah, tough to do when you have so many injuries. 36 different lineups last season. They need help to assess and to develop. And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Ball outside. Inside. And here's Knueppel from the arc. Thompson pulls it in.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
MP no good. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Pass to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And when you think about the future of Knueppel, if he can facilitate the rock, that'll take him to another level.
The three is up. MP no good. Charlotte's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. To the middle. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Moving the ball for the highest percentage look.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. From deep, MP. The Hornets pull it in.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Miller, yes sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his third assist of the night. Thompson outside. Detroit moving the ball around. From deep, MP, and again for 3.
And of course it falls for him. And that 3 pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. A night we'll never forget. And a foul called on MP. That's his third foul of the game. We'll stand now that we've had the coaches' challenges for a few seasons now. What do you think about it?
Well, B.A., I'm probably in the minority. I don't really like them. I think they slow down the flow of the game. And look, across all sports, mistakes are part of the game. Players' mistakes, coaches' mistakes, and referees' mistakes. Let's just live with them and keep the game moving.
And here's MP from out, connects again from distance.
Oh, hot as a tea kettle. He is just firing away, and he has set a new record for the most triples ever in an NBA game.
Breaking his own record. We knew his reputation and the kind of shooting display he can put on. He's taken it to another level, though. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, the league is hoping for more competition for the All-Star game, and one idea to motivate the players is more prize money for the winning team. It worked for the Emirates Cup. The All-Star festivities drive revenues and publicity for the league, so those that are advancing this suggestion say, put some money on it. Brian, back to you.
All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. Making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
MP, the pass to Green. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Setting the floor for Detroit. MP is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Green. Another one falls! Amazing!
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time.
Yeah, when you talk about absolutely thrilling your fan base, MP has done it. I mean, who knows if this franchise record will ever be broken?
Three-pointer, Bridges. The rebound by Stewart. For Detroit, they've gone 8 of 9 here in the fourth quarter. And here's MP from outside. Hornets with the rebound. Miller's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Knueppel. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And on the loose, Knueppel's tough to slow down. down in the open court.
Outside, Green. Back to MP. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. The three. Knipple, no good. Detroit has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. And here's MP from outside. Connects from downtown. MP's got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Back to Ball. Launches a three. Rebounded by the Pistons. MP's got 4 rebounds in the game. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. And the three off target. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Pass to Ball. Oh, there's the alley. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Pistons.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And their efforts tonight pushed them to 41 wins on the year so far.
After losing the first game, they've come back and evened things up in this one. They'll play one more time in this season series after this.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Basket counts.
They're on a little run right now, and I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
From deep, MP, and the shot is good. Harris making the play.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Bridges misses. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's MP from outside. Miller pulls it in. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now into the lineup for the Pistons.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth.
Pistons foul. MP, 5th personal
And he knocks down the first one.
4th team foul. At the line for your Hornets.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the fourth. Beyond the arc. Good! Another from three.
Well, folks, if you haven't been following his story since coming into the league, for all-time NBA rookies, he's now 5th place in three-pointers made.
He's worked on his craft, improved even in a short time here in his rookie season. He's got that beautiful touch from deep, and that's not the only way he can score, that's for sure. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
All right, let's send